Welcome everybody. Welcome to Late Night Racing's Thursday Night Racing Series, the Evo Cup. This is round 6 of 8, coming to you tonight from Misano, Italy. So only 2 rounds left after this one. Still think it's pretty close on points for the championship of this series. Don't actually have the numbers off the top of my head at the moment. But once again, everyone's in the Evo series cars in a set of Corsa. We've got Silkia there in the McLaren GT3 720S Evo. And Mr. Sparrow tonight running number 200 to commemorate his 200th race here on a set of Corsa. So well done, Sparrow. Mighty effort there. We've got Haymaker here, number 14 in the Audi. T-Dub, number 21 in the chrome green Lamborghini Huracan Evo 2, I think it is. Oh, we just caught Cam smacking in the wall in another Lambo. Very unfortunate. He should fast track back to the pits from there. I don't think he'll try to reverse out. We've got Hobbsy in a Lambo as well. Quite a few Lambos joining us tonight, which is good. Oh yes, driver in a Mercedes in the pits at the moment. Mum No Hands in a Mercedes. Running 888 in the Pascal blue and yellow. Metal Shooter in the green and gold AMG GT3 Evo. Number 85. The one to watch tonight. Very, very quick. And Von Zip has come back again. He was with us on his first race back on Sunday night. Has come back again for another round. Welcome back, mate. Just getting familiar with the tracks again and the cars. He's running the AMG tonight as well. Good old Pickle. Still beating around, but he's in the white, red and yellow McLaren. Better set up nice to share. Right, so that's cool. Just got my stream all shared out to everyone that needs to see it. So far we've got, 11 cars in. New Sparrow out on track. So, as always, 20 minutes worth of practice. 10-minute qualifying, and then into a 40-minute race with a compulsory tyre stop. Weather looks good tonight, mostly sunny. What have we got for track temp? At the moment, 29 degrees track temp, 26 degrees ambient, partly cloudy. No chance of rain like last week. So for Mr. Late Night Racing himself, Sparrow, clocking up his 200th race, which is phenomenal. I don't think anyone's even really close to that besides him. Pickle's got 162 on his belt, but with 198 races for Sparrow, he's only had 2 race wins, but 34 podiums. Now, that's where all the points come from, because he's actually got one championship as well. For back in the early days, in the early Porsche Cup cars, Sparrow clinched the title for that. And as like most of them too, he runs on controller. So hats off to this guy. It's not easy doing this on controller on this game. But Sparrow just makes it look easy. Same with the other guys. Like, you can't even tell looking at it from there. So let's hope Sparrow has a great race tonight to commemorate his 200th race. Yeah, we're looking for times at the moment. So T-Dub, the 1:38.3 being his best lap. He's got him in third position at the moment. Yeah, he's on for a better lap this lap. Still just coming up to the back hairpin, into the back straight. Still just on 4/10 up on his lap. We'll come back to him. Anyone else really? Silky is on a good lap too. He's on a 1:38.4 is his best. Sparrow's on a good lap. Haymaker's just up, but we'll watch T-Dub come through as he's bettering his lap as he comes around the last few corners onto the front straight. Back to second, tucks her in, uses all the exit curb there, so he's half a second up. This is going to give him a 1:37.78. Nice lap there from T-Dub. The shooter's just come through with a 37.45. Obviously it was invalid, so he hasn't set a time yet. Here comes Silky. Silky is starting another lap. He's up to third now with a 37.749. Sparrow sitting in fifth with the 39.28. T-Dub's going on with another lap. Again with the bright red wheels. Won't be missing that one tonight. About to start a lap. So we'll go on board. He's 2 seconds off his last lap. But I don't think that really counts as anything. Good conservative. Hobbsy's on for a good lap here, sitting in second with a 36.94. He's 3/10 up on that. Comes from very wide through that corner, right out to the ripple strip. Uses all the curb he can. On board here with him. You see Hobbsy's a controller bloke too, I believe. Down the dashboard. That's the big V10 Lamborghini. Walking into through those right-handers there. Get the tucked in really nice there. Still just on 2/10 up. Holds it flat through there, nicely done. Now leaves it onto a straight. So he's 3/10 up. It's a 1:36.63. Nice lap there from Hobbsy. Ooh, driver goes very wide. Mum No Hands coming back out after a few slight changes, I'd say. Maybe tyre pressures. Here we are. Shooter with a 135.8. So how does that correlate with everyone else? So, oh, Pickles in second. Excellent. Pickles done a 136.4. Very nice. There's 6/10 between first and second at the moment. Looks like he's on for a good lap here too. So let's jump on board with him. Nice and smooth. Just upshift to second there to get the car rotated. Nicely done. This is all the exit. Be careful with that corner, not to break through later, otherwise you're not going to do a lot of damage to it. We've got that turning nicely. All wheels are curved on the way up to it. Back to first, keeps it in tight. Just right out to the green. Very nicely done. He's 2.5 tenths up on his best lap. Valid, so now he's up to half a second. A little bit of a lift, get the car turned in. Oh, that was close, but still good. Just on 3/10 up there, 135.5. Nice time. One zipped in the pits. A bit of a change. Pickles out on a warm-up lap. Sparrow might be doing the same thing. A few changes. Here he goes rolling out. Oh, almost bends it into the tyres there. Caught that one. Haymaker sitting in 7th with a 139.9, but he is 3/10 up on this lap. This will put him to a 139.6, which puts him to 7th. T-Dub's in the pits, doing a few changes too. Cam sitting in 8th with a 140.1. He might be still learning the track a bit. He's coming into the pits. Hobbsy's still sitting in 3rd with that 136.63. There's been no improvement on that lap. Oh yes, driver still yet to set a lap, so maybe he's just trying to find a balance, learn the track a bit if he's not too familiar with it. Or it is only practice, so it's not really needing anything, but it's good. It is good to get out and smash some laps, find out correct tyre pressures, correct camber and caster that suits the car for the track, correct aero. He might just be playing around with his settings, not really worried about setting a time. Shooter's pretty much on par with his best time. So just on 4 minutes left of practice. There's Sparrow, here he goes to start another flying lap. Let's jump on board with Sparrow. On the bonnet. Ooh, that was close to being invalid. I think watching Von Zip come out of the pits there might have spooked him a bit. Being a bit cautious, giving a bit of room. Nicely done there. So on par with his best lap, he's only 9/100ths off. of the apex there, but that's actually giving him time, so he might have had problems with that last lap. But he's now 1.5 tenths up. And if he keeps pushing, he'll push himself into the 38s here. He gets a good run through these bikes. And he does invalidate it just ever so slightly. That is unfortunate. Haymaker, well, the last lap was a 39.6, so he still hasn't improved on his 38.9. So just on 2 minutes to go now. So looks like there'll be probably a lap, maybe two for some. There's Cam, 196 still. Trying to get a grip with the Lamborghini. Very brightly coloured with the gold, blue and the red wheels. Hobbsy's sitting in the pits, obviously hanging it up for the rest of practice. This driver hasn't set a lap. Mum No Hands hasn't set a lap yet. And looks like Shooter's happy just to sit out the rest of the time with a 135.5. So Silky's just gone through with a 137.344. Pickles on an invalid lap, so he might get another lap. He's just on the back straight now, so he might actually make it round for another lap. And Silky is on par with his last lap. A 137.3. That must have been invalidated. His best is a 137.5. Just on 30 seconds left now. Get back in. Yeah. So we've got next to come through. Here comes Pickle. All Pickle's coming to the pit, so he's happy to sit there in second. Just 0.9 off Metal Shooter. Next to come around is Mum No Hands. He will get to start another lap, so he'll be the last car across the line. There comes Silky around the back hairpin. Got the final two corners to the main straight. Keeps it on the track in between the lines. Can he better his time? Oh, very wide there, I don't know. That still might count. He just slightly improved, but stays in fourth. Next to come around is... Oh yes, he's pulling into the pits, and so's Cam. That leaves T-Dub coming around the final corner. What can T-Dub do? Puts himself to fourth. Pushes Silky back down to fifth. That's a good lap there. And then we've got Haymaker about to cross the line, who doesn't really better his time, stays in seventh. And then we've just got Mum No Hands to come around. So we'll quick look at the times. He's obviously invalidated his lap.
Green light, go, go, go.
We're into qualifying now. Right, the results for practice was Shooter with the 135.5, Pickle in second with a 136.49, Hobbsy in third with a 136.63, T-Dub in fourth with a 137.0, Silky Apollo in fifth with a 137.52, IS Driver in sixth with a 138.08, Haymaker in seventh with a 138.58, Sparrow in eighth with a 139.28, Cam in ninth with a 140.1, and Von Zip with a 140.86 is in 10th. Mum No Hands didn't settle that, but looks like everyone's getting ready to roll out now for qualifying. Mavericks in the chat saying good luck boys, couldn't make it tonight, but have a good race. Cheers mate, I'm pretty sure they will. I believe everyone's out of the pits now, except for Pickle. No, Pickle's out now too. So everyone's found their spot on the track. Yeah, Maverick saying to up to Sparrow for his 200th race. Let's see what Sparrow can do. About to start his flying lap. Let's go on board. On the wheel. Nice little pivot through that section. Just all the road. And 3-1 under marker. Deep under brakes. A little bit wide of the apex there. Through there, just to get the nose turned in. Doesn't want to try to throw the back end out, using first. And we go down the back straight, slide out through here, down through the little bit section on the right there. Gets the turn to the right and tries the brakes nice and straight back to third. No, losing the fourth. And down to second here for his tight right hander. Last few corners now. Wide out wide, here's all the exit curve. A little bit off the apex there. That comes across the line. What's this do for him? This is a 1:38.93. Nice lap there from Sparrow. T-Dub's gone to the top there with a 1:38.26. An invalid lap. It looks like everyone's just trying to find their spot. There's Haymaker. Comes across the line with a 1:38.55. Going off for third at the moment. T-Dub sitting in second with a 1:38.26. Hobbs is in first with a 1:37.53. Shooter now comes across the line with a 1:36.06. So straight to the top for Shooter. Comes Pickle across the line to set his first lap. Pickle does a 1:38.10. Puts him to third. Good starting point there for Pickle. Here comes Sparrow around the second last corner. He's actually 1 second up on his best lap here. This is going to be a good time. Gets it turned in nicely. 1.2 up. He's going to put him into the low 37.67. Puts him to third. Drops Pickle back to fourth. Or Pickle's been dropped back to fifth now. Oh, who went through there? T-Dub with the 37.5 is back to third. So Cam comes across the line, does the 1:38.22. That puts him to seventh. T-Dubs, he's sitting in second, which is nice. The 137.53. So he's just out on his out lap, getting ready to start a flying lap. IS driver yet to set a time. So he's coming out now. So we've just gone under 4 minutes to go. Peter's just on a 135.77. So just stretching that lead ever so slightly. Von Zip is half a second up on his best lap, which was a 141.1, sitting in 9th. Keeps this up, he'll should probably improve up the ladder. Or running a little bit too wide there, that's invalidated. Very easy to do, carrying a bit too much speed through those right-handers. Yeah, Pickle's now back up to second with a 137.14. And he's still going on with it, so he's bettering his time now for this lap. A little bit wide through there, missed the apex a bit, running that high line. Sometimes you can make it work. Who else we got? Hobbsy's now dropped down to 5th. So he's on par for his best lap, or that was close to being invalidated. There we go, oh, just holds it in. He's just on 3/10 up now. Oh, throws it through the corners. Lost a lot of time there, that's just putting him back to pretty much the same time he's having his best lap on. Well, he's gained a lot of time through that last few corners. And he comes across the line with a 137.11. Puts him to 4th. Just on 2 minutes to go now. Shooter's better his time again with a 135.68. Ooh, OAS driver behind, he goes really wide. He's on Zip here, still up on his best time, on his best lap. It's on 6/10, holds it in between the lines there, very nicely done. Gets it turned in. Loses a little bit of time on exit, but not too much. Gets it turned nicely there. Good last corner there, uses all the ripple strip. So he's 7/10 up on his best lap. Across the line with the 140.38, that puts him to 9th. Just on 1 minute to go now. Quite a few of them just sitting in the pits. I believe, yeah, 25 M4A's here. Welcome back, mate. So, unfortunately, he won't get to set a time, but he will start from 12th. T-Dub's on a good lap here. Just on 40 seconds to go. Hobbsy's bailed out. He's happy with that. 30 seconds to go now. Driver just comes through to start, which will be his last lap. And Pickle makes it through just before the flag drops as well. T-Dub's pulled out of it. There's only a few on track now. So the clock's just ticked off. So we've got Metal Shooter with a 135. Look at that. We've still got people out on track. Who's next to come around? Von Zip. All very wide there, so that'll be invalidated. So he dives straight into the pits there. So we've got OAS driver and Pickle left out on track. OAS driver's yet to put a time on the board. So we'll see what he's got here. Oh, had to be invalidated. Very unfortunate, run very wide there, so that will not count. The last one to come through will be Pickle. And I dare say Mrs. Pickle's watching tonight. I'm one of the big supporters of the stream. Thank you for watching, I really appreciate it. Good to see the hubby up the top of the pointy end of the ladder as well. So there he crosses the line there, just 1.5 seconds off shooter. So if we go back in and have a look, there we go. Shoot up with a 135.3, so bettered his practice time of 135.5. So to claim pole position. In second place we've got Pickle with a 136.81. Starting the second row we'll have T-Dub in third with a 136.89. Next to him will be Silkia with a 137.03. Hobbsy on the third row with a 137.11 in fifth. Next to him will be Sparrow in sixth with a 137.67. Row 4 will be Cam in 7th place with a 138.22. And next to him will be Haymaker with a 138.42. Fifth row on the grid will be Von Zip in 9th with a 140.38. Next to him will be OAS Driver, who didn't get to set a lap. Then the last row on the grid will be Mum No Hands and M4A. So everyone's just laid up in the pits now as we go into our intermission before race start. So now's a good time to grab a drink or toilet break or anything, because I think we've got about 2.5 minutes. So just bear with us, we'll be back in 1 sec. So all the cars now are out on the grid. As you can see up the top there, just on a minute 40 before we actually go to race start. Track temperature has increased to 36 degrees. Ambient temperature is 28. Track condition is now optimum, but we're still partly cloudy, so I dare say you might see Shooter probably better his qualifying time, maybe. Big Daddy Gamer, thanks for the follow, mate. Appreciate it. So, yeah, front row Metal Shooter and Pickle. Second row T-Dub and Silkia. Third row Hobbsy and Sparrow. Fourth row Cam and Haymaker. And fifth row is Von Zip and Driver. And sixth row will be Mum No Hands and M4A. So just getting ready now. Oh, Libby, Dodd, just watching. Got all the snacks. Nice. Nice. So here we go. All engines have been started. The shooter will lead us off. Very short last formation corner here. Only got one little corner to turn and we're racing, so no real time to warm up tyres or brakes or anything. We're going to be straight into it. All lined up, green flag, here we go for round 6 of the Evo Cup. Keep it shoot straight over the cover in front of Pickle. So far looks pretty clean. Just going to go back to this view. We can keep an eye on the whole field. Oh, bit of a look up the inside there. So far so good. Silky is getting hounded on the back here by Hogsy. Hogsy's having a look down the inside, not quite yet. But it looks like T-Dub just stuck his nose out there to have a look down the inside of Haymaker, didn't quite make it. Got Sparrow back here, battling with Cam. Cam's hot on his heels. And then 4A's having a look up the inside of Von Zip. And manages to make it stick, not quite. So it looks like everyone's found their spot for now. Oh, there's T-Dub looking up the inside of Haymaker. It's a good run there, but Haymaker's going to be on the inside for the next corner. T-Dub just sitting back, finding his spot. Got a good run out of that last corner. He's going to have a look up the outside. Haymaker very deep into that corner there. Taking a lot of curb. And here you go, T-Dub looking down the inside now. Into those double right-handers of it. Haymaker does the switch back underneath and gets the position back. We've got M4A looking down the inside here of Von Zip. Manages to get that position done. That puts him up to 10th. So Shooter's now managed to push out to a 1.2 on Pickle. And then there's 1.1 back to Silkio and 1.5 back to Hobbsy. So front ones are very close. T-Dub's still hounding the back of Haymaker here. Haymaker's running very wide, T-Dub got up the inside. He wants to just hold it up into the corner here. And then get the run back. And just to hold on that position. Good job there from T-Dub. And 4A's had a bit of an incident there because he's dropped now behind. He's back in behind Von Zip. Oh, his drivers managed to pull a bit of a gap on Cam. Sorry, I've got a cough, I don't know what's going on here, I've got something in the sight. Like hair or something in the throat. The Shooter's now managed to pull 2.1, 2.2 seconds on Pickle. There's Pickle, he's managed, still holding the gap back to Silkia. Everyone's starting to space themselves out. The Sparrow sitting in 9th at the moment. Sitting on the back of Cam. So you do remember that these guys do. Apologies for the coughing, guys. We do know these guys have to do a compulsory pit stop at some stage. which is a mandatory 30-second stop because that's what it takes for tyres. So, I mean, we're only 5 minutes into the race, but you never know. People might start to pit early. We just have to wait and see. So T-Dub's now starting to extend that gap on Haymaker by 1.5. Here comes Sparrow on the back of Cam. Is he going to have a look up the inside here? We thought about it. So he's get a good run out of here. Oh, Cam's running very wide there. They'll let Sparrow go up on the side. They're side by side. I think Sparrow might have this done. Oh, Cam went very wide there to continue the speed. But I might carry a little bit too much speed there. No, brings it back pretty good there. These two are having a great battle for 7th and 8th. Sorry, 8th and 9th. Comfortably just sitting back in 4th. Silky has managed to close the gap on Pickle. M4A been into the pits and done his compulsory stop. All the side there will Pickle go past. So he's got Silky hot on his heels. We'll get that back open again. Go on board with Sylvia. Back to Pickle. Both in McLaren, so we'll be on the map. So it comes down to the drivers still. Setups might be slightly different. But there's nothing there. As you can see, 37.0 and 36.7. So Silky managed to place 3 tenths. Can't pick all that lap. We'll pick up a little bit of that at the moment. Let that get close spring so slightly, but there's not a lot of variance going on. It's still pretty even on the start. Alright, so Sparrow's in the pits, the same as Hobbsy. Need to do their compulsory. T-Dub's now pulled 3 seconds ahead of Haymaker. T-Dub's now starting to close in onto the back of M4A. Now, I don't think it'll be too long before he's actually up behind Silkia. Here we go, we've got OAS driver. No, is it? Or was that Mum No Hands? That's Mum No Hands. Have a look at the back of Cam. Oh, took a lot of curve there. Gotta be careful in here too, because there are track warnings. If you do cut the corner more than 3 times, you'll be issued a drive-through penalty. So So you need to be cautious of cutting corners and trying to cut time. So Hobbsy and Sparrow now back out after doing their stop. Von Zip and T-Dub are in to do theirs. Change between second and third at the moment. This spot here might come down to pit stops. Oh, people had a little bit of a twitch there. Right on the back of him now. Oh, very wide. Back up again. I'm catching after these two. Von Zip's in the pits. There also that OAS driver's now in the pits doing his compulsory stop. So Cam has managed to find, he's found himself now in behind Mum No Hands. So Mum No Hands has finally found the place to overtake and he's got the job done. Now he's starting to extend the gap out to 1 second. We've got Hobbsy and T-Dub here, sitting in 8th and 9th. The battle of the Lambos. Not much in it between these two. It's nice and smooth and consistent. Here we are, both Cam, Mum No Hands and Pickle are all in the pits. Return to garage. I want to check the time. There we go. So, yet to pit, we will have Shooter, Apollo and Haymaker. So now that Pickle is in the pits, will Haymaker react to that and come in this lap? Or is he going to run long? The Pickle's now been released. Getting out back out on track. So where will that bring him? So we're watching for C-Dub. Pickle's managed to get 3 corners ahead of them. Right, so what does Silky do? Here he comes up the second last corner. And in he comes. Okay. So, ooh, and managed to clock the wall on the way in too. Stop go penalty for car 888, Mum No Hands, speeding in pit lane. God. Too eager. It's sometimes easier to hit that pit limiter right before you walk and drive in. But this is where we need to watch now. So where's Pickle? Pickle's here coming along back section, coming up to the back straight. Haymaker's in. Oh, sorry, Silky is in full tyre change. Will he repair that damage? Because I guarantee there will be a bit of damage from clotting the wall there. And it is a pretty long pit exit too, so both Cam and Mum No Hands have got stop-go penalties, so that's been 3 issued out. Speeding in pit lane, but here comes Pickle around the last hairpin, coming up to the last 2 corners. Silky has been dropped, and he is rolling out. Pickle now coming around the last corner. Silky is still rolling. Here comes Pickle. And Silky has been released. And there goes Pickle, just in front of him. So, both of them have had the same pit stop and they've ended up in the same spot. Nothing's been gained. So these two are going to continue their battle for second and third once Haymaker completes his stop. But I believe Shooter's still out as well. So it's just Shooter and Haymaker to complete their stops at the moment. Oh, it looks like... Who was that? That looks like Von Zip. Quite a bit of damage on his car there. Looks like he's been in a bit of trouble. But looks like here's the battle at the moment between these two. You can see there the bottom splitter on Silky's car. He didn't fix his damage. Right on the back of Pickle now. Car radio stopped going over the release from the boots. It fluctuates so much between these two. They get so close and the gap opens back up and closes back in again. It looks like Pickle's going to be coming up on some lap traffic here too, so let's hope these other cars don't play into the fact that an overtake is possible here from Sylvia. Ooh, a bit of a slide there. See that side.
We are at the halfway mark. Keep
We
pushing.
are halfway mark, so just under 20 minutes to go. And everyone has done a compulsory stop except for the race leader shooter and Haymaker, who's currently sitting second. Looks like this is the race here at the moment between Pickle and Silkia. This would be for outright second and third. Gap has managed to open back up to 1.2. Sparrow sitting in 8th for his 200th race. As you can see, spotting the 200 on the car. Pretty big achievement. He's the only one that's hit the 200s. T-Dub sitting in 5th. They have to watch where Haymaker pops out once he does his pit stop, because these two, Haymaker and T-Dub, were close together before T-Dub pitted. There's Cam in 11th. Just caught in between some traffic. Hobbsy's managed to drop right off the back of TW. It's back to 3.5. And for A's, working his way back from 12th up to 9th. So having that early pit stop has got him out in traffic. But you can see next to the Lamborghini symbol where it's red, that's actually his ping rate. It's very, very high. Let's hope he doesn't have internet issues like he's been having in the last couple of races, and he can manage to see the race through. So here we go, Sparrow all over the back of OAS driver again. And Sparrow make the move, push himself up past the driver and take that 7th place. He's not quite there just yet. Both are pushing so hard. Shooter with the 1:35.67 on the last lap. That's the fastest lap of the race. Ooh, Pickle and Silkia still going at it. So they've managed to both get past Cam with no problems. And Mum No Hands is 4 seconds up the track, so they don't really need to worry about him just yet. But the gap's staying around that 1 second mark. Going board, helmet Cam for a lap with Pickle. Big slide moment through there, it saves it very nicely. Right-hander. Through here, yeah, short 50 second. Get the car turn. Very nicely done all the way out to the street. Silky is right on the back. Silky seems to be a lot faster in sector 1. Pickle is, and that's where the gap can close. I just don't know where Silky can actually make a pass in sector 1. Really pretty tight. There we go, Silky's over on the inside. Side by side. let him go because he's got teed up hot on his heels. Oh, Sparrow's so close to the back of driver here. Oh, driver runs a bit wide and Sparrow looks up the inside and makes the move, but always driver with the switchback comes back on the outside. The Sparrow's on the inside for the next corner. Quite have the speed to keep the position and drops back in behind, so he'll have to do it all again. Some good battles throughout this field. Here we go, Haymaker has done his compulsory stop. We pop back out in 6 behind Hobbsy, 5.8 seconds behind. So we're just waiting now on our race leader, who is now in the pits. Hang on, that's Omar Dizzy. Oh, Dizzy's joined us. Better late than never. Well, it actually looks like... When did Shooter do his lap? Sorry, did his pit stop. Okay, so he's right, he's out. And then we've got Silk here, sitting in 2nd. Pickle in 3rd. T-Dub in 4th. T-Dub's hot on the back of Pickle now. And Hobbsy in 5th. Haymaker in 6th. Highest driver. Well, that'd be Sparrow now. Sparrow's managed to get past him. Just watch this for a second. I'm going through these fast right-handers. See if Sparrow can continue to hold this position. It all runs a little bit wide there, but then goes to cover. Nicely done. Manages to hold that position. Yeah, nicely done. So Sparrow's now moved his way to 7th. That puts OAS driver to 8th. And Fouray's on the back of this field as well, coming up in 9th. Mum No Hands in 10th. And 11th is Cam. Von Zip back in 12th. And Dizzy's just been released from the pits to come out and do a few laps. Just got on 12 minutes to go. Where is it? Here's T-Dub. Right at the back of Pickle now. He's going to look on. Is he going to have a look? He backs out of it. Thought about it. Not really a place to try to stick the nose down here in those high speed lines. Evenly matched in the McLaren and the Lamborghini. I'll just stay on board here with Timmy, see how this car reacts over the McLaren. See where it's stronger. Definitely stronger on the brakes. But they are coming up to the back of Mum No Hands here, so let's hope that blue flags are shown and Mum No Hands can just cut the rain at least to continue. And this is for the last step on the podium. The lane again is definitely better under racing than the command. Holds it in nice and tight there. T-Dub's right side by side with Pickle. I think Timmy's got the job done. Yes, he has. Pickle won't give up without a fight. He'll try to push back where he can. Now they'll worry about that traffic. The M4A now has managed to catch onto the back of Sparrow, and Drive has managed to get back past Sparrow. It's going to be a three-way battle here. On number 32 drives through for track limits. Who's that? That's Cam, I believe. Sure is. So Cam's going to have to tour through the pit lane. Good battle going on here, these three. And I think M4A's just sitting there watching this, thinking, when is it my turn? You know, when can I make my move? So Shooter's just out in front. There you go, set another fastest lap, 35.49. Told you he'd set it faster lap than his practice time. Pickles now got Hobbsy all over the back of him. What's he done? He's lost a lot of time. He's now 14 seconds back from pit up. So obviously Pickles had an incident and we've missed that. Oh, he has got damage on the front of his car. So whether he's just gassed it up a bit too early in the corner and it's spun on him, or it's thrown it sideways, he just now needs to defend from Hobbsy. Hobbsy sticks it down the inside there. Pickle turns it in nice and tight, gets the inside run here. Carries a little bit wide, that's cool. Top go penalty for Cam. Obviously he got caught speeding into pit lane again. That's not Cam's night. That's 3 times he's had to serve penalties in the pits. Pickles managed to back through on Hobbsy. He's managed to go to me up a little bit. Now haymakers all over the back of Hobbsy. So those two battle away, Pickles should be able to drive away a bit. Silky is comfortably sitting in second at the moment. T-Dub just coming to the back of the view there. RMR Dizzy's coming to serve his pit stop. These three here still battling it out for sheep stations. Back in 7th, 8th and 9th. So just on 6 minutes to go. We still have Shooter way out in front. Gonna need something, terminal damage to rule him out from winning the race today. But the battle packs we've got is this one here between Pickle, Hobbsy and Haymaker, and then we've got Driver, Sparrow and M4A. Looking up the inside, doesn't quite have the exit run. Hobbsy still covers. There is nothing in it between these three. Super close all the way through. Back down for a hand in the back of Sparrow. coming up to the 4-minute mark. So I dare say we'll be down to about 3 laps to go. T-Dub's just on 4 seconds away from Silkia. Don't know if he's going to close it in time. For Race had a good run here, and he is going to look down the inside. Sparrow sees him, and then Foray manages to pull the move off and move himself to 8th. Great move. And Foray's looking at the back of the driver. These are pretty much the battle packs. Everyone else is pretty much running on their own. He's Shooter. That's just coming into sector 2. Oh, very wide through there. Back to Hobbs and Haymaker. Haymaker will want that spot, at least that number 5 spot. Even McLaren has got great straight line speed. Manages to pull away from back here, Audi, and just landed in. Looks down his groove again and starting to pull that cap open. Now those 2 go away. So I dare say we'll be 1 more lap after this one. M4A's now looking down the inside of driver. Oh, almost contact. No, nice move. And driver did very well there not to turn in. Noticed he was there, opened the wheel a little bit, just slided it out to the ripple strip. And no contact was made. That's good driving. Driver won't leave that lane, he'll come back. Oh, M4A very wide on exit there. Still no change with these 3. Still Pickle in 4th, Hobbs in 5th, and Haymaker in 6th. Where's that race leader? Here he is, coming around the last corner to start the white flag. Have you shown the white flag now?
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now.
It's
Give it
the
all you
last
can.
lap. And there comes Silky around the last corner to start his last lap. So there's very big gap, 23.5 seconds between first and second. These 3 still going on. They've got 1 more lap to do it. just, oh, Hobbsy's right onto the back of Pickle now. Is he gonna have a look? Pickle covers. Nice move. Being on the last lap, you do have the right to cover.
The leader has finished the race.
And there we go, Shooter crosses the line to take another race win and to take out round 6 of the Evo Cup. Comes Silky around the last corner now. Takes second spot. Checkered flag out. Crosses the line for second. Well done, Silky. And T-Dub manages to come home for the third step on the podium and takes third spot. Oh, Hobbsy's just been, I don't know if Haymaker actually gave him a nudge there. Yeah, I think he has, because he's readdressed. So that's taking the pressure off Pickle to come around the corner and to take 4th place. So Pickle crosses the line in 4th, Hobbsy comes home in 5th, and Haymaker comes home in 6th. M4A has managed to pull the gap a little bit on Driver and Sparrow. Yeah, that's a good result coming up from, I think he was 11th. Started last on the field and worked his way up to 7th. That's a good result. Well done, M4A. And then Driver in 8th, Sparrow in 9th, and Mum No Hands were a lap down and they were best in behind Silkia. So they've already crossed the line. It's just Dizzy now to finish the race, and there he is, crosses the line. Just want to save the replay for later. So that's that done, thank you. So just go back through the results once again. So Shooter takes another race win. Silky Apollo in 2nd, T-Dub in 3rd, Pickle in 4th, Hobbs in 5th, Haymaker 6th, M4A 7th, Driver in 8th, Sparrow in 9th, Mum No Hands in 10th, Cam in 11th, Von Zip in 12th, and RMR Dizzy comes home in 13, 16 laps down because he joined late. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching round 6 of the Evo Cup. Please tune in on Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night for round 6 of the Feather Nights, which will come to you from Misano here as well. And then, yes, 2 rounds to go after that. So I believe, we'll just have a quick look. The last 2 rounds are Kyalami in South Africa, and then back to Italy for Imola. So, but yep, we've got the Feather Nights coming up on Sunday at 9 PM. So tune in, guys, for that. As always, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.